What's up, y'all? Yeah, JPapaPranks, I'm back. I got another story for y'all, okay? You see these kids behind me? You got the hands raised. Well, I got a hand-raising story for you from back in the day when I was in the 3rd grade, okay? Now, I had a teacher named Miss Kennedy. Miss Kennedy, I really did like Miss Kennedy, and part of the reason why is because I knew that she didn't like me. But part of the reason why she didn't like me is because I was always in the trouble. I was like a bad kid, but not bad where like I would stab you in the eye with a pencil or do something to your brakes on your car and kill your whole family. Not like evil bad. I was just mischievous. I was always doing something. So like if the teacher said, don't do that, I'd be like, I wonder if I did that, what would happen? So I was kind of like that. I was the type of kid that if I sat behind you in class, and especially if it was a girl in front of me and I thought she was kind of cute, I would like pull her hair, make like spitballs with, you know, like those little paper spitballs, remember those? And like throw them in her hair or just pick on people, just pick on her and drive her nuts. So I couldn't even sit with the rest of the class. Go into a classroom and there's rows of chairs and everything. I couldn't sit with the kids. My teacher, Miss Kennedy, had me sitting way over in the corner, all by myself in the corner at my desk, away from the whole crew or the classroom, so I wouldn't get into trouble. Okay, so I was like kind of like that. It was a bad year for me, okay? 3rd grade was horrible, okay? So anyway, I got in trouble. This is one of the times I got in trouble and what happened, okay? So, you know, when you're in class, back in the day when you were little and you bring a toy or, you know, you bring whatever. Today it might be cell phones. I don't know why a 3rd grader would have a cell phone today, but that's another story for another day. Okay, so I have my little G.I. Joe with the colorful grip, or I would have like my little dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs and stuff. I would have that. I always had something that I would try to sneak in and play with. So I noticed that teacher, if she saw it, she would take it. I wasn't smart enough to quit doing it, okay? So, and then I would notice other kids in the classroom, if they brought something, the teacher would always take it from them, put it in her desk, and you probably wouldn't ever get your toy back. It would be a miracle, or you might get it back at the end of the year, maybe. So I started thinking one day, I'm like, man, there's dozens and dozens and dozens of classrooms, because it was a big school. Dozens of classrooms all over the school, and it's filled with kids, and there's got to be some kids that came in to class one day and brought toys too, and their teachers probably took their toy from them too and put it in their desk. So I started thinking one day, I'm like, I wonder how I could get my hands on all those toys. So I was thinking about doing some thievery type stuff, okay? But I knew I couldn't do it by myself, so I recruited 2 of my homies to do this with me. So what we proceeded to do was, during lunch period, every day for lunch period, the whole school, or almost the whole school, would go for a whole hour to the lunchroom, and we'd have lunch, okay? And it was a big social event. It was loud, kids screaming and hollering, and just loud and just but fun, you know? So everybody would leave something, and that's it. During lunch period, everybody's gone for a full hour. I could go to each of those classrooms with my homies, and we could like check out the desk drawers and see if there's toys in there. So we had to figure out a way to do it. So I got this huge, hefty trash bag, okay? And so what we proceeded to do was go to each classroom, and even if there was somebody in the classroom, we were like, had somebody on the lookout, and we were like clean and dump out the trash, you know, the trash they had there, clean. And then when they weren't looking, we like ease our way over to the teacher's desk, and we check out the drawers and see if there's any toys in there, okay? So if there was nobody in there, it was just like clean pickings, you know, we just go for it. But we were even doing it if somebody was in the classroom. We were getting away with it. We were getting toys, we were coming up. We had all kind of cool stuff, man. And so then, the last room, we're almost done. You know, we got a huge harvest of these toys, okay? We're hyped, okay? So the last one, we're going out of the door, and as I'm going out of the door, I see these 2 little Charlie Brown doll little figures at the front door, and they were actually hall passes to go to the bathroom. You see what's going to come with this in a minute, or what comes to this in a minute. So as I'm going out, I'm cocky. I'm like, dude, that's sweet. I'm gonna grab those too. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, I'll take that. So we take off, okay? So we out. We like counting our toys, and we like hyped up. And so then later, when lunch period was over, all the kids came back. Somebody had to go to the bathroom. They needed to use those hall passes, so they couldn't find them. So the teacher was like, well, what's different? Oh, it was some guys here earlier cleaning the room. And so, let me go back a little bit too. So if they asked us who we were like, oh, we're here to clean the room. because the principal says it. So this teacher proceeds to call the principal to see what our names were so she can figure out if we grabbed the toys by mistake or the passes by mistake. So she calls the principal, and the principal was like, we don't have anybody cleaning the room. What you talking about? And so that's how we got in trouble, big time. And it was, yeah, we got in big trouble, huge. So this is what Miss Kennedy decided to do. She decided the next day that me and my two homies that we couldn't go to lunch, okay? We had got no lunch that day. We had to stay in the room with her, which was the worst thing in the world, being anywhere near her, okay? She stayed in the room every lunch period and ate her tuna salad. She always had this tuna salad, and she had these huge glasses, okay? These huge glasses, and she's like eating her tuna salad, and so she has her tuna salad. We have to stay in the room with her, and so her desk is like here, and she's sitting here. We're like right in front of her, and we have to stand the whole period, but we can't even face her, which is good. But she has us facing this way because there was a closet over here. Okay, they opened up like accordion type doors, and we had to face the closet. The lights are off in the room, so it's kind of dim because there's like sunlight coming from outside. But we got to face the closet in the dark. We got to stand the whole time. We can't eat lunch. And the worst part about it was two things. She ate her lunch in front of us, and we're hungry and everything. We're standing in the dark. And the worst of all, the whole time, she made us keep our arms straight up like this. No joke, for the whole hour. Okay, so I'm like, man, you know what? This is starting to burn. We're like this, and we're like, and so then after about maybe 20 to 30 minutes, probably like 10 minutes, my arms are burning, and I'm like, determined she's not gonna see me cry. She ain't gonna see me cry. She gonna see me suffer. I'm gonna do this. I'm just like, So and even if your hands came down a little bit, immediately she goes, get your hands back up. Then, you know, a few more minutes go by, they started to drip down. Get your hands up. She was mean too. So we're like this, and so then it had to be like 30 minutes at that point, and I'm dying. My shoulders are like burning, and so I'm thinking, I wonder how my two homies are doing. So I look over to one. I'm in the middle, okay. I look over to one. I look over to the other, and they both got just silent tears, just running down. This is like, they're just bawling, but it's silent. It's just like tears running. So I look at them, I'm like, shh, she ain't gonna see me cry. She ain't gonna see me cry, and I'm not gonna give her the satisfaction. She ain't gonna see me cry, and we're dying, man. So that was I guess today that would be considered. We're starting to burn out. I guess today that would be considered abuse, but back in those days that was considered discipline. So that's my third grade teacher, Miss Kennedy, and that was my punishment. So I just thought I'd get this story out because this helps me out with therapy, because I can't afford therapy right now. But getting these stories out helps me a lot. So anyway, I hope y'all like this video. Please like and share it. I just want to say thanks for watching, and JPapaPranks, and you know what? Keep laughing, because it is the best medicine, okay? Thanks again for watching. I'll say that 100 times because I really appreciate it. And please give it a thumbs up and share this video. And you guys, like I said, keep laughing, and I'll talk to y'all later, okay? All right, bye-bye.